What it do, Kripple Krew? Welcome to Thursday night talks with DBD and WarRoom. What up, WarRoom?
My bad. Sorry.
What up, Ground Fog? Henry G, Marco, member Kripple Krew Inc., Grand Press Greg Vanderlip, WarRoom in the chat, of course, and WarRoom on the screen, original member of Kripple Krew Inc. Kelly, what it do, sis? How are you? Jim Cox, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? And Kane Miranda, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Jim Cox wants to know, brother, how was the drive?
It was fantastic. The wife was only doing like 95 all the way here. I call her nickname is Mario for certain reasons. Yeah.
And you guys got in yesterday?
We got in Saturday.
Oh, okay. So you've been there for a bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It was real good drive. Hardly any traffic.
Have you guys been having fun in Atlanta?
We've just been chilling, because she works hard, so we're just kind of taking it easy.
Yeah.
And saw the museums, stuff like that.
I don't blame her wanting to chill.
She's her and Sammy are going to Blade Show with me tomorrow, and I'll probably drive them back and then go back. And
go ahead.
I'm seriously thinking about only doing 2 days.
Yeah.
Because I'll explain, but you know my situation. I got to work it today a little bit, so I got a preview of a lot of stuff.
Sure.
I don't know if I'm going to stay for Sunday. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Yeah, you'll be spent out by then for sure.
Oh yeah.
Have you talked to Donnie B yet?
No, I just texted him because I was looking for him all day, but he said he was there at 9 o'clock. He threw a tablecloth on his booth and left.
Did you go to the pit? I guess he likes to hang out in the pit quite a bit when he has time.
My phone died.
Well, I'm sorry. Go find another charger. Mind her business.
Hi, Sammy. How are you, sweetheart?
She's mad. Come here, Sam.
She's mad because her phone died?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Plug your charger in and leave it up here. I'll call you when it's done. Sorry, folks.
No worries, brother.
Put it on the bed, please. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm glad you're back, bro. We haven't done this in a while.
No, we went 2 weeks without it, so it's technically been 3 weeks since we've done it, like in days.
Yep. Condolences to you and Mrs. Deadly.
I appreciate that.
Our thoughts and prayers were with you guys as well as the rest of our family.
I know, and we appreciated it. It definitely wasn't the easiest trip, physically, mentally, any of that, but we made it through and we're back.
Right. That's what counts.
Alex Kerber, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? Pardon, WarRoom?
I said, let's get back in the swing of things.
Adventure Fitty, what up? So, Alex Kerber, yes. The steel is OS 10A, and this is coming from the same Taiwan factory as Demco and Cold Steel. If you've had either's OS 10A, you know that they do very well with the steel. The coating is very, very tough. I need to clean it, but the lock is a true shark lock, and it sounds like it. It feels like it. This is a badass knife, especially right now during the launch when you can get it for $72 after code EDC with DBD. Brian White, what's up?
What's up there, Brian?
It's $72 for a shark lock built this well with all of the customization that you can do is absolutely the way to go. And WarRoom, I was thinking about you and the arcade because especially after you got the 80/20, you said the 20.5, just the way it forced you into grips is, a little small for your hands. But then the 80/20 was a big ass knife for your pocket. Well,
Well,
this is much more neutral in the handle, and it gives you a lot more room to spread out and still get the and have nice ergos and
what's up,
still
bro?
get a shark lock. So it grip wise, it would be kind of between the two. Sterling
Right.
Shoots, what's
Hey,
up?
I talked.
I
I
hope you're
talked to
moving
the.
well.
I
Go
talked
ahead.
to. I talked to the guy from Titanium today, the main guy, and
From
asked him.
Flytanium?
Yes. Hey, bro, would you make me a set of scales for this? Because nobody makes scales for this. He
Nope.
says, I'll take that under advisement. So yeah, it was a good day today.
Yeah, I wish I was there post show.
But he didn't have his booth all set up, or I would have checked one of those out.
Yeah, I think it's going to fit your hand so much better. And then again, you have the choice of S35BN or AUS10A, just like on the 80s and the lights. It's the same thing, homie,
Right.
except this material is better than any FRN.
Right on.
Yes, Canis does need a sprint run. Could you imagine like a K390 or a 15V Canis?
Talked to Spyderco today and asked him if they had any of the Shaman in exotic steels, and he says no, we just got S30V. That was that booth. Walked right across the aisle to Smoky Mountain Knife Works and saw the
The exclusive?
yes, saw that,
The
handled that.
smoke gray with the I
Might be
want
coming
that.
home to me. I got one other to check out, bro, and that's the REC
204P?
no 10V with the
10V.
Boa Micarta. Yep. If I can see one.
Oh, are you grabbing one of those?
I don't know. They're on the list, bro. I can only buy one more knife, bro. The
If
wife
you
doesn't
do grab one of those, I might have to figure out a trade for
what, my Shaman?
for your other one if you get rid of it.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Shamans, those are my favorite Spydercos. I mean,
Tristan Bigford, what it do, my man? How are you? At that Smoky Mountain Knife Works, both of them are dope, but I'd rather have the Smoky Mountain Knife Works than some
it's
more
beautiful.
204B, just because I have enough M390.
Oh,
I
it's
would
not. It's
go.
not.
That's the only reason. It's 204. It's CTX 204B. Oh no, it's 10V. You said that's right. That's right.
Yes.
Never mind. Never mind. Back to showing. I'm right back on it.
Yep.
Broke ass knives. What it do, my man? Member Kripple Krew Inc. and the designer of the Tenable.
Played with one
The
today,
Tenable
bro.
Gideon. How are you not a mod? Let me fix that right now.
With one today, bro. Excellent design, excellent flipper, great knife, bro.
I gotta
Bravo.
check one out. I definitely
Bravo.
gotta check one out.
Say to you, bro.
Yeah, I hope Late Show goes awesome for you, homie. I really do. I'm sure it will. Are you working the Tenable booth, broke ass? I'm sure he is. Traded for a 10V Para 3 and it's out of this world. Oof.
Yeah. Here's it's a 10V right here. Little big man with a little knife.
Yeah.
That's my V.
I was oh shit. Who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to BNA today, and he got his first Sage 6. He got the standard and S30V. Yeah, he said that's the best Spyderco. He said he's in love. It's the best Spyderco.
Sterling, this was my first PM2 with exotic steel.
I need a smog. I need a smog, Sterling. I know WarRoom has his right here with the oh, you can't travel right now? That sucks, homie. Yeah, there it is with the copper Mettenboss scales. I knew that would be on him. Greg
Oh, yeah.
Vanderlip was carrying the Kubi Darkness Tonto, the Miguron Valona Stormtrooper full size today. Yay.
Oh, bro, I got to send you a picture of the Megageddon Miguron. Oh my God, that thing is a beast. They got two prototypes there at the booth that Brian EBDC is working, and that's in the candidate too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thick boy.
Which one?
The Megageddon.
Megageddon.
Yep.
Gotcha. Mimo, what it do, homie? Aries EDC. What's up, Scott? Loser.
I got to show
What
Scott's
it
up.
do, Lou?
He's well represented at Blade Show.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to show Scott. He's well represented by me at Blade Show.
You got the glow in the dark thorn after the spike, or after Stubby the spike.
And then also
The bloom.
the Kubi.
The Kubi bloom.
He is
Shout
well
out.
represented here.
Shout out Kubi bloom. Ooh. Mine looks better than yours.
No. Not even
Dude,
close.
after I posted that Kaiser video, I sent the link to Paul Munko on Instagram, and he actually watched the video and hit me back up, and he thanked me for the review, and he said he really wanted to know what I thought about the burlap Mike Carter and Olton when I get it.
Oh, bro. Paul Munko is a great guy, bro.
Ari says I have all three. Haha. Tristan, you're gonna have to be fast. You're gonna have to be fast because there's only one of each type. You know, he's got 6 different spikes, and you're gonna have to be quick because people are quick on it with Scott's drops.
You know how quick his drops go, bro?
Like you have to pick the one you want and be ready. And I would have a second window open with your backup plan. And
start a half hour early and refresh often.
yes. And it's going to, they're going to go quick, but I hope you get one because as y'all know, it's the knifiest knife that ever could knife. And Lagata is still on my belt right now, even though I'm trying out this awesome pocket sword from Molsect. I still got Lagata on my belt because, she's my baby.
Who has the best one of what there, Brian? I know who's
He
got the
probably
best.
means spikes. It's a matter of opinion who has the best one. Everybody loves their spike.
I know who's got the best spike. Love y'all, man. Love y'all.
I got exactly the one I wanted. I'm happy. Oh yeah, Lou, this is an absolute pocket sword. The shape of this, I'm gonna go solo for a sec.
To their Aries.
The shape of this pommel on the back and the squareness with this 190 thousandths blade stock, 5mm blade stock. It when you reach down and just feel it in your pocket, like with the hilt sticking out of your pocket with it as pocket carry, it feels like a pocket sword, like you got a medieval sword on you. And then you pull it out and you got the awesome copper foil with the purple, and it's all royal and shit. So it's like my kingly pocket sword. So it and you got a nice skull crusher. The sheath is done very well. It's in my pocket right now. I'll pull it out. It's a taco sheath, and this clip is the best one I've used from the factory for flexibility for pocket dropping. I can put this in between my belt and my waistband and carry it that way, or I can carry it very comfortably inside the waistband. Henry G, what's up? Yeah, inside the waistband, and it just disappears. They did the sheath very well, and it comes with a Tech Lock style clip, I think, if I remember right. Like, nutty setup, for 14C28N, and even being 190 thousandths, it still gets down to a nice slicey edge. And I'm thinking about having this sent out for like a hollow or a compound regrind.
I
It's
saw
thick,
what you would like
thick
today.
enough. What's that?
I saw a fixie that you would like today. I saw
Yeah.
the Marlin. And yeah,
Did you say the Marlin?
the mini one.
Oh, mini Marlin from TACCOM or Tac Knives. They got a small one coming.
Oh, it's absolutely a small one.
Oh, I want it for a neck knife.
Yes, bro.
How much are they?
I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow. He was still unloading them. He didn't have his prices up.
I need one as a neck knife. The
His new.
stag on it is go ahead while I show Mimo the stag.
Go ahead.
No, talk. You can talk. You can.
He
He just wanted to see it. Go ahead though.
He's got a few prototypes coming out too. He's got a top liner lock budget, and he's got a not. It's like the unnamed, but it's not. It's not a button lock. It's a premium. That's I want to say a nested
Nested liner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Deadly, what's up, sexy? How are you?
Mrs. Deadly, how you doing?
Yeah, the stag on this looks awesome, Mimo. I'm typically more of, I'm not huge into natural scales normally, but they look fantastic on the Clinch River. And on this swayback, because they've got this hourglass shaping to them, and they are chicka contoured, it is very, very comfortable. You know what? Mrs. Deadly is in the chat. We'll show Mrs. Deadly's knife. I got to get this review shot tomorrow.
I gotta ask Mrs. Deadly a question. Am I off the hit list now?
She didn't hear. I didn't hear you, homie.
I said, am I off the hit list now?
Oh. Mrs. Deadly's. I'm going robo mode. There we go. She said, "Hey Lou, thanks for bugging him so much. My knife is awesome." Yes, she has the purple haze fat carbon and satin V1 that she originally fell in love with. She said, "Yes, we can have lunch again, Chris."
Okay, cool.
She finally has her knife, her beautiful knife. And hey, Mrs. Deadly, Jim Cox is in the chat. That's who I scored the dark mode from so that I could trade to WarRoom for this. MPG! Member Kripple Krew.
By the way,
For
thanks.
3 months. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you, sis. We will give you a Mrs. Deadly Grail salute. Killer acoustics. Yay.
I'll be right back here in a minute.
She did have it to carry. She was using it all day Saturday. And all this weekend when we had the party and stuff, she was using it getting ready, but she had me put it back in the box and until I review it this tomorrow. B&A, what's up, homie? He's got a purple binge and you love it? Hell yeah. Thanks again, Jim Cox. I appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. There we go. This is what I traded.
Wyatt McGee says he's in. There it is. There's the dark mode. We'll give Chris the screen. That's the one that I bought from Jim Cox that I traded to WarRoom. And see, Mrs. Deadly, like I said, that's the one that I would love to have right there. But
this is making a
but
trip.
it's about to get even better.
This is making a trip to Wyoming. very shortly.
Yeah, that one's about to look even better. I'm getting my cooties all over it. What it do, Clint Crosby? Yeah. Why, McGee, you might run into him tomorrow. That is a badass PM2 BNA. I traded WarRoom for it, and then I had Boston Blade Works.
The reason he got it is because I had one. I had two of them.
Yep. And he let me get the CTS XHP
And if
because
you
I
know,
haven't experienced this deal.
he said Stevie clip on it.
Hell yeah. Bladed Ginger, what it do? Says hello from Atlanta. William Hornbostel, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on?
Is he here? Is he here?
Yeah, he's going live with me tomorrow during my live stream. Saturday during my live stream
I want to meet up.
walk around Blade.
I want to meet up with you.
So, would you rather? That's going to be Atlanta is Eastern time, so that's going to be 1 o'clock your time, Nick. Would you rather do it like the first hour, sometime in between 1 and 2, or the second hour between like 2 and 3 your time there at Blade Show? TKE, what it do, homie? How are you? Are you in Atlanta? I can't remember. No, you're not. You're not. That's right. I remember now. I did remember.
My first pickup. I think I showed this already, right?
Yes, your Devo Fireball. Oh no, not live here.
Okay. My first pickup from Atlanta.
That is so nice.
Yeah, the carbon fiber they came out with is exquisite.
It looks really good.
Yeah. So yeah, first pickup from BEDC.
Yeah, that blue. He definitely got that one right away.
Well, you know, I said yes to him last night, right? We made the trade, or I purchased it last night, and I got to thinking, it's like, wait a minute, he likes because I thought it was the blue one, and these are like they only made 50 pieces of this, I think. And I wait a minute, he's a native Camos carbon guy, and I'm not.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, oh, did I just screw up? This morning I had to have him send me a picture.
Yeah, no, he's big. He's bigger into blue than 80s.
Yeah,
but he does like some 80s for sure. Bart Phoner, what's up? Welcome back, homie. Good to see you again. Bladed Ginger says he's chilling in the car waiting for others in his group to get back.
I got to hook up with a couple people tonight. See if we're gonna meet tomorrow. I got to pick up a Django that I've been patiently waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is?
I traded my original RS Chaos for it like 2 months ago.
Gotcha. That's right. I remember now. I'm kind of surprised you traded that RS Chaos.
Why?
I just thought that you were big into that one.
I was, but you're gonna.
But I'd rather have the Django also. Bart Phoner, yes, this has been a grail of mine for quite a while, and WarRoom knew it. So we made a trade, and I traded a couple of knives, and I got my grail, and I am so happy. Brand new edge from Boston Blade Works. This thing is a scary ass laser beam. Let me grab a piece of paper, and then I'll let Nick in for a minute.
There you go.
Oh,
I want to show you something
here. Beardo, what's going on?
What's that?
Yeah, it's a scary ass laser beam after going to Boston Blade Works. I would recommend him to anybody. That's right. You have both. You have another one. Another RS Chaos.
It's not an RS Chaos.
Oh, wait.
See the number on it? That's numbered 1 of 400.
Hey, what's up, guys?
This is a Mayhem. What's happening, brother?
Oh, that's one of the OGs, the Mayhem, before they renamed it.
Yes, sir. That's why
That's
I got rid
better
of
to
the other
have. That's better to. That's way better to have.
This is
Because
number 82.
they only made those for that brief time,
second.
and then they had to
My
change the
phone's being stupid.
name.
1 second. I'll join back in a second.
Blind Woo, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my man? Good to see you, homie.
Did you hear what I said?
That is sick. To have an actual Mayhem is sick.
It's 082 is a serial number on it. That's the year I graduated high school, bro.
There we go. That's better.
That's
If I get on my earbud.
What's going on, Bladed Ginger?
What's up, man?
What's happening, bro?
You'll be easy to find in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, a little bushier than I want to be, but didn't get a chance to get my hair cut.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Anywhere.
When did you get there?
I have not bought anything yet. I'm going tomorrow to probably either pick up a Demco or I might pick up the Ritter Hogue.
Gotcha. I can't remember. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Demco didn't even start loading in. I left at 4:30. They hadn't even started loading their booth. So
yeah, I'll get a hold of John and Andrew and see how it's going over there.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much, Mimo. Yeah, they gotta know the Mayhem name is used, and it became the RS Chaos.
Yep, Cold Steel got it. They sent them a cease and desist, basically.
Yeah.
And now the Mayhem isn't even a thing with Cold Steel anymore. You know, go figure.
So I'm actually selling something too while I'm there. My mom has started doing laser engraving, and she made me a cup for me to show off.
Nice.
And so I've got a bunch of cups that she engraves.
I thought you were gonna say you had some carding tins with laser engraved scales. I'm sure you have some. I'm sure you have a bunch of anodized carding tins.
I have got 14 anodized carding tins right now.
Nice.
And I got them in green, pink, rose gold, blue, bronze, anofade rainbow, and the lightning.
It absolutely was, Lou. And Nick Martino, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? Good to see you. Yes, you know, I'm a big fan of the Cardington.
Let me say what they're running anodized.
I'm not sure. I'll let you know.
I think this one is going to go to Darkwater.
Hey, see this one? This bit Darkwater today.
Did it bite him today?
What's this?
It bit him today, you said?
Oh yeah. He pushed his lock and had it like this, and the blade just dropped right on his thumb.
Did you tell him I don't care if it blooded you? You don't get to keep it?
No, it's still in my collection, is it not?
Hey folks, if you haven't yet, double tap your screen to stab that like button.
My bad.
Yeah, I want to send this one to Darkwater, have him go ahead and nip the flipper tab and do some magic with it. Let him have some fun with it eventually.
Dude, I love seeing people do the customized knives, and I'm so excited to see what he does with it.
Homer Phelps, member Kripple Krew Inc. I believe I already said hello. I just saw the name again, and I was like, "What's up?"
Did I show y'all the Goodwill artisan I bought?
You told us about the Goodwill.
Yeah, I want one of those bad, bro. But
dude, I got four of them now.
I found a bigger blade that I want even more, the Megageddon.
Blades for you. What's going on? Says Blade Show Atlanta. Here I come tomorrow. Hell yes.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. I will not be there. Tomorrow is the Deadly Daughters graduation.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. So that's much more important to me.
Absolutely.
So I won't be
Definitely
there
is.
tomorrow.
What up, Nick?
I don't think you can. I don't know if you can repeatedly double tap William Hornbostel, but I know if you hit those little hearts down in the corner, somehow it helps.
Yeah, I don't know how it does, but it does.
I don't know what it does much, but
I don't know much about this technology stuff.
yeah, it's still new to me.
Dude, for someone who's 29, I am so technologically inept. It's not even funny.
That's
Okay.
right. Smash that MF and like button.
Here you guys go. Here's one for you.
Let me give you the screen because you can show that one off.
Oh, dude, that's a gorgeous Spyderco.
Yes, sir. I got to say thank you to Sis and my brother Brian and Kelly White for this one. This is an absolutely gorgeous piece.
That is, and the carbon fiber on the handle looks so beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't even seen that one before. But before we talked, when you got it,
Taiwan does a fabulous job with their fit and finish.
Is it on bearings or is it on washers? I know Spyderco loves their washers.
MPG's asking you haven't named it yet, brother.
This is on bearings.
Oh, dude.
Who, me?
Yes. You didn't say what blade it was. You didn't name it.
This is a Spyderco Rincon. My bad. Or
Rincon? Rubicon.
Rubicon,
right?
Yeah, Rubicon. Rincon. Rubicon. And these are circa about 2012. 2015.
Gotcha.
2015.
Yeah, I knew it was a ways back, and I didn't recognize it at all. And they don't do the carbon fiber like that much anymore.
Oh no, they
Dude, that's
absolutely
gorgeous.
They made a Rubicon 2 that was not even anywhere close to being this nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fair 3 size. But if I could put my hand on it, you know it's good, bro.
Yeah.
Jim Cox, I have no clue how that works, how the crown things work. I have no clue what that's about.
Man, that's a bunch of garbage. Leave this shit alone.
One of Nick Martino's Spyderco Grails is currently a bombshell, the Spyderco Bombshell, aka the Danger Pickle. And Lou says the Coxinator sent 100 golden poops. Show him some love, please. Jim Cox with the golden poops.
Hey, where's the golden grail, brother? You haven't showed that off today.
Oh, you mean the golden poop dragon?
Yes, sir.
Well, Jesse, what's going on, homie? I haven't heard from anybody in the Kripple Krew about gas station knives yet. I don't even know if the gas station knife war of 2025 is happening, but that doesn't that still doesn't
the reason I don't want any part of that,
the glory of the golden Fook dragon.
It's because I don't want to get stuck with all the
You still can. It doesn't matter. You still can, because that's going to be a drawing, a members only drawing. So you still can get stuck with it.
Yeah. Thanks.
So you might as well participate.
If I find something, I'll see if
I'll have to check my collection and see what I got.
I haven't talked about it much because, I was 9 days on the road dealing with stuff, and haven't really talked about it since. Well, that one is not in the competition, Jim Cox, because the Golden Poop Dragon would win no matter what. So I can't let it enter the competition. But yeah, I was going to record gas station knives on the way down to Texas just as a joke, but I just never, I didn't have the time.
Right. Hang on. Got another one.
What were you showing?
Bedfords.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
You want a gas station knife from Rob's Nerdy Knives? Very cool.
He's been giving away a lot of gas station knives here of late, bro.
I think he must have done. I haven't watched his stuff a lot lately, but he probably had people send them to him for review for a video.
So what he did was he actually bought a TSA box.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And I'm not sure that all that keys from the TSA box. I've watched all of them on TikTok.
That's awesome. That's right.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to watch much at all lately, but I'm getting back into it. The bottom guy looks like the big crazy ginger wildling on Game of Thrones. No, Beardo, it doesn't even have to be a typical knife as you would think of it, as long as it has a blade and is gas station-y / mall ninja.
And would you care to say no Nick and Mermaid knives? Keep it monetized.
Blind Woo Furry member for 4 months. Kripple Krew Prop member boy. Let's do we'll do a Spyderco salute so everybody can participate.
Crap, my Spyderco's in the back.
Rocket Grail. MPG says the Excalibur is sharp. It probably bit her. It's past Miranda's bedtime. Good night, homie. I appreciate your support, Blind Woo. I really do.
My Spyderco's in the back, so I'll do Leviathan.
There you go. The Leviathan is such a fun knife.
Still Spidey flick. So I'm actually got something planned for this thing. So I used to do the geometric patterns and knife works all the times on my engraving ones.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might do some kind of like mind warping design on that flat handle.
I want to see if mine's bigger than yours when we meet up.
Yes.
If the Medford's bigger than the Leviathan. Oh no, that's the half breed. My bad.
That might stand a chance.
Huh?
That might stand a chance.
It's a little over 4 inches, but it's a 1/4 inch thick 3V.
Yeah, this is actually the Leviathan is actually super thin on the spine. I was surprised.
It's the way that they did the dual the swedge up top to make the spine thinner is really cool.
It is.
That's got a killer hollow grind on mine.
But that one, I had the one with speed holes, and it was like 9.5 ounces.
This one is 11 plus.
See, I was going to get the one with speed holes, but I realized that if I'm going to add out do some cool stuff to it, I'd rather have this because fingernail polish sucks to get out of speed holes.
Yeah, and I don't like speed holes. That's just the one that was in the review. Yeah, Lou said you could trim your blade. You could trim your face.
Nah. The beard ain't coming off anytime soon. That's part of my brand now. Plus, my wife says she had a beard off. She divorced me.
Yeah, you probably have the weirdest cherub baby face.
It's bad. It's bad.
Like if you shaved your head and kept that curl on your hair, you could wear the diaper and the wings and be like a little cherub.
Yeah, not little.
Well, the belly would be over the diaper. It'd
work. It'd work.
Yeah. We got MPG laughing. She's thinking of you as a cherub now. She don't want to tell you she's getting hot.
You got early bird tickets?
I got vendor pass.
Yeah, are you there to work DEF CON and beyond?
Yeah. I almost grabbed the concept. They offered to buy me one today, but it's like that now because that way I can't get any can't get the exclusives.
Not yet, Nemo.
The vendor pass. I'm just here for DEF CON this time. Beyond does not have a booth this year.
Okay, so it's DEF CON, rocking the Cardington.
Yep, and then I'll be selling about everything at the booth. Anything to let me sell, I'll try and sell it.
Yeah, love the Cardington.
Dude, I'm so glad how it turned out. It's such a fun knife.
MPG is
It's so
really all
fidgety.
about your beard tonight, homie. I think she wants to trim your beard. Bladed cherub, says Jesse. Bladed cherub.
Don't. Hey,
You're gonna need to
that'd
make some bladed cherub stickers, homie.
be a great OnlyFans name.
Yeah, I would. No, I haven't checked out a Buster yet. I need to get a Buster. I did like Snex's reply to the Neves Knives and MC reviews,
What did
where
it say?
Snex actually showed it with several Instagram videos removing 4 millimeters of blade life off of the blade, and the stop pin still works as intended in the super lock. He took so much off the blade, and he showed it. He showed that it still doesn't affect the closing of the blade because it's a super lock specifically. It doesn't affect it.
Yeah. So what's neat about the Cardington is the stop pin is actually made into the blade.
Yeah. This one is an internal, but
Yeah, which is awesome.
people were freaking out that the stop pin hit right behind the plunge grind. It looked like you couldn't sharpen the Buster FG, so he sharpened 4 millimeters off of the blade. That's a lot, and showed that all that blade life, and it still closed just fine.
That's
you know
awesome.
who I had a conversation with about that today? Boo Fam and his vein
Yeah.
and the black vein. He said they made it a lot to do for nothing. It was fine. So
In some knives, it absolutely does matter to what and it really is a fatal flaw. But not all knife locks are designed the same, and the way that the super lock interacts,
right,
it doesn't affect the closing of the knife at all on the Buster FG.
So
Yeah, he put out multiple reels showing it with the cut off and with the he cut it almost like serrations so that you could really see how much steel he removed. And then he did a video where those serrations were cut off and he put an edge on it and showed how thick behind the edge it really was by that point. But he still put an edge on it and showed that it worked and it's still open and closed.
yes, Boo. The new black vein has a redesigned stop pin.
What was that? I
The
was
black
thinking of
vein,
comments.
losers. Did Boo Fam ever get Mick Duran to fix the stop pin on his knife? Yes. The new black vein that he has out is he moved the stop pin on it. I played with that knife today.
He wasn't concerned with lockup due to the plunge grind, Mimo. It was that when the knife was closed, the stop pin hit directly behind. It looked like directly behind the edge termination, and so he said after one sharpening, it would no longer close properly because it would start to go past the plunge grind. But what Vu did is he sharpened 4 millimeters up the blade, or cut 4 millimeters up the blade, and then showed it with all the teeth so you could see how high that truly was. And then he took that off and put an edge on it, and he used the Buster FG just fine. He handled it. Neves was concerned that once you closed it, it would start to go. Once you had sharpened it, it would go past the stop pin and then start to bang, and eventually start hitting the blade somewhere. But and Snex was not. He wasn't a jerk about it. He was just like, here, this is in response to all the stuff going around about the stop pin placement on the Buster FG, and he made several very informative and detailed reels on Instagram that showed that even when he did that and took all of that life off, more than most of us ever would, the knife still functioned perfectly as intended. They are making a change in line at some point where the stop pin is moving, just so people won't like whine about it. But he said then you'll be able to go 50% of the way up the blade before it does anything. But
Dang.
seriously, the 4 millimeters that he took off was so much sharpening, and he proved that it didn't affect it. And he said he stopped there because you were getting so thick behind the edge, there's no reason to keep going.
Yeah.
But he handled it. He could not have handled it any better. There is a mark on the vision as well. It's a little farther back. It is, I don't know if it's going to focus on that little mark on a vertical. Let me try to. I don't think I can show it very well. If on my coated blade, you could see it better. But right here, there is a mark from where the stop pin hits. But the super lock is designed differently, and in a frame lock and when you swing it closed, if you had sharpened past that, it would start to hit like your standoffs or something. But it's not an issue with the knife like it looked like.
How does that lock compare to? How does the lock compare to the shark lock?
Ease of manipulation is a little bit easier because it's it's a little thinner. It's not quite as strong. It feels almost as good. I mean, it feels phenomenal. But I still prefer a true shark lock, especially because this comes from Taiwan. And I know that factory puts out insane knives, and that's why the arcade is knocking the Vision FG. The arcade light is knocking the Vision FG out of my #1 spot.
I might get my hands on an arcade as my Demco, but also,
Can you guys see that? The mark on it?
Let me give you the screen. Yeah, no, yeah, you can see it really well on yours. You can see the little silver line on the coated blade. Like I said, it showed up better on the coated blade. But on the Buster FG, that mark is actually closer to the edge termination, much closer than it is on the Vision. And so Neves and MC both called it a fatal flaw for some people, which it absolutely would be. Beardo says he spent too much at Flytanium. Hopefully code EDC with DBD or somebody's code saved you some money.
I have never bought a single thing from Flytanium.
This knife, I love this knife. It's my new top budget badass. And I can't wait to get some of the titanium accessories for it.
I really want to get my hands on when it comes to Demco stuff. I either want the arcade or I want to get my hands on one of the G10 versions of the 8020.
I want an 8020. It's definitely one of my it's my top production grail. Tristan Bixford, I have not messed with the Wii Vision R. I haven't messed with it at all. I've only messed with the Vision FG. And I've handled a couple of Vision FGs, and I absolutely love the knife, but I haven't touched a Vision R. Ooh, Jim Cox bought an 8020 last night.
I was going to say there's a couple of them for reasonable prices on the secondary.
Around Blade Show, man, people are always having to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, hey, they need money to buy stuff at Blade Show.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Mine was just too pretty for me to keep it. because I carry all my knives and I use my knives, and it was just
Same here. See, I've got a budget of $200 to spend at Blade Show.
Well, that's gonna go fast.
Well, I usually buy one. I usually buy one knife a show. So last year I bought the EXO, my Riyadh EXO.
Yeah.
The year before that, good.
What's your goal this year for $200?
Either a Demco or that Ritter Hogue.
Oh, you can get a Ritter Hogue, no problem for that.
Yeah. Plus,
You'll be able to
I-
get an 80-20.5 for that there.
Yeah.
In some steels.
Hey, I'll find something for me. I always find something. I usually try to hit the booths where I'm friends with the guys who run it, and usually
Yeah.
I can get some good deals out there. But also, I like to support my friends.
Yeah.
And John and Andrew are amazing guys.
Yeah.
I need to talk to a man about a horse real quick. I'm gonna drop out and give you guys the screen.
So what time you getting there tomorrow, brother?
Whenever I'm driving the other guys, so whenever it opens, I was up for staff and for vendors go in.
Oh, okay. So you're going in early. I mean, the early gate is 10 a.m.
So I'll probably be there about between 8 or 9.
Yeah, right now. I won't be there that early, but I'll be looking for you around 11.
So we're in the main showroom, and we're actually right near the Smoky Mountain Knife Works booth.
The what?
The Smoky Mountain Knife Works booth. We're near there.
Okay, and know right where it's at. Concept's on the other end of the building. That's what I helped put up today. Concept's display. So yeah, in fact, I looked at the Shaman, the exclusive Shaman that Smoky Mountain Knife Works has got today.
Actually, I kind of want to check out the new Microtech, but also I'm like, looks a little gimmicky.
Okay,
the Jurassic Park one.
They have like 100 Microtech going for $200. Out of those, there is I can't forget what his name, but it's Nicholas Damascus. If you know who I'm talking about, the Damascus.
Yep.
There's 10 of those in that 100 line, and that's a $1,400 knife. So that's what, a 1 in 5 chance to get one. If you buy one of their and it's the zero blade play. I can't remember the name of the knife, but yeah, I might invest my $200 in that.
I might. I'm thinking about it. Like I said, I've got to look around a little bit and see what kind of knives I can find first.
Yeah,
I've also been dying to get. I've been dying to get my hands on one of those Winter WIXCO knives, the magnetic ones.
Right.
Dude, that thing is insane.
I played with a few of his knives, and yeah, he's. But they're not for me. I mean, his knives are insane, but they're not for me.
I understand that. Everybody has a preference. I like stuff that's kind of gimmicky, but also works at the same time. So I like the EXO because it's kind of gimmicky, but really useful in the same process.
I get that.
Yeah.
The man's an evil genius. He totally is.
Yeah.
But it's like it's too much for me. Too much happening, you know. So
I totally understand that.
That's just me, brother. That's just me.
Hey man, to each your own.
Yeah, but
I don't judge anyone.
That's what's beautiful about the community is we can all like what we like, and you know, there's so much out there that you know you can enjoy what you like, and you don't have to step on anybody else's toes. You know,
the only ones I judge are the ones who are Frost diehards.
Frost diehards. God, I haven't ever heard that.
Trust me, working at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I had a bunch of them.
Frost cutlery.
Yep. And I ended up converting a lot of them in the Rough Rider.
Robo Stevo, what it do, homie? Dan Stan, member Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? What it do? Looks like I miss MP. Man, I move away and you guys scared MPG away.
He couldn't handle the beard. It's getting too much. It's getting too much for him.
She was like, he won't trim the damn beard. I gotta go.
No, I'll trim myself. I have a guy in Knoxville. I'll take it too.
Man, I had a really good barber here in town, and he eventually decided to go back to windmill work after several years, and which is funny because it's right before they're cutting funding on a bunch of windmill work. But he used to do a fantastic job. Now my wife does my head, and I pretty much trim the beard.
And see,
Okay,
my guy does an amazing job with the haircut stuff, but he also, I get one heck of a deal. Like his standard haircut and beard trim is like $36.
Yeah, I was paying about $40.
I have to reply to Brian real quick, guys, if you'll allow me. Brian, I will play. If you'll allow me, I will play with your knives, and we will talk to see if you can't convert me. Okay, him and Kelly made me a Medford person. So if he's gonna tell me that the Winter Blade Co. has one that's perfect for me, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I remember last year at Blade Show, Winter Blade Co. was working on a magnetic out the front.
Yes, yeah,
It's ridiculous.
yeah. He's like a crazy wizard.
Yeah,
Tristan
it's
Bickford
awesome.
said, anybody going to Blade Show, if you'll stop by Aurora Knife and Tool and get him one of their Blade Show exclusive truffles, he'll prepay you.
You got my
Instagram?
Instagram, bro. Hit me up tonight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning. I know right where they're at, bro. Don't pay me until I get there, though. I don't want that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? See what they got and see.
In case it's sold out by the time you get there.
Yep.
Dude, I'm so stoked. Blade Show, I prefer Blade Show over SHOT Show.
Yeah.
SHOT Show is really cool because you get the experience. Like you get to see the pew pews, you get to see the knives. They have like the free concerts, that kind of stuff. It's neat, but Blade Show is more my speed because I do well. I'm a sales guy, and I like being able to purchase the knives if I like it a lot. Versus, oh, this is really cool. How much? Oh, not for sale yet. Shit.
Yeah, they're not for sale here.
Unless you know someone like I did, and find someone literally as they're closing up on last Friday of the show.
Yeah, I'm just saying that to most of the public that say it's not for sale.
Well, actually, the funny part is for SHOT Show, most public can't come.
Yeah, it's vendors like the ATA. The ATA vendors had early access, but it was still open to the public after.
What I tell
the SHOT Show.
So what I tell everybody for SHOT Show and the SHOT Show versus Blade Show is Blade Show is like a giant knife flea market versus SHOT Show is like SEMA.
Yeah.
SHOT Show is a SEMA firearms and knobs.
It's to sell the distributors and companies, not common man.
Yep.
I agree.
I've got a Sam and Frank decided let me come with on the Blade Show because I'm I'm stoked. I had a ride to Blade Show no matter what. The fact that I'm able to sell to Cardington this time is awesome.
Yeah.
Because Dream Tech said I can come with them anytime.
So if I can't find you, Nick, I'm gonna hit you up on Insta. So
dude, definitely.
Hey, it looks like I'm roboing him in. There we go. Hey, I want to give a shout out real quick to our brother Bluminati Ninja, and I just want to say, folks, everybody on here, reach out to Blue, show him your support. I'm not going to get into anything other than reach out to Bluminati Ninja and just show him your support. He needs it right now.
Right on, brother. This is a good
prayer for him. Very
Yeah,
smart man.
Blue is a very good guy, and going through not the easiest time. Yeah, Lou needs to learn how to magnets work before he trusts that voodoo.
Dude, honestly, those winter blade codes are voodoo, and I love it.
I haven't touched any of them yet.
I remember when they just started making big. TC and Knifeworks had one, and I was working in engraving and sharpening at the time. He brought it downstairs. He brought it down and showed it to me, and I couldn't stop playing with it.
Yeah. Luckily,
It's so big.
Lou, this has nothing to do with health. This is not health. I'll just say it. Somebody's trying to call him a thief after
Really?
after he designed a patch for them and was selling it. He was also selling it on the Bluminati Dojo, and that was all cool. But it got put onto some other stuff, and the guy tried to say that, and the guy was getting paid for it too, but tried to call Bluminati a thief and shit. And
That's fine.
so Blue took it all off of the dojo, and he kind of stepping away for a little bit. I don't know if I was supposed to get into all that, but so it's not like it's not known in the community. But him being called a thief is crap.
We know better.
He helped so many people.
Yeah.
And just reaching out to him and letting him know that you got his back and you love him helps. Yeah, it was posted on IG. Yeah, like Kelly says, I'm not really giving out any hidden information. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's really messing with him being called a thief on this. And
Dude, I totally understand.
yeah, so especially because that was not at all his intent.
Yeah, I had some similar happen to me back when I first started working at Knifeworks, and that messed with me for months.
Yeah. True, Robo. He says all that drama shows you how unfunny that other dude is. He made one single good joke, and then he has to try to copyright it. It's all over the Troll Hunter patches and logo.
Well, guys, I gotta hop off here and see and get a hold of my guys because they had my hotel room key.
Roger that. Have a good one, homie. I will talk to you tomorrow. Let's Saturday. Let's plan on 1 o'clock your time, like right about the time I start.
Works for me, man.
All right. I appreciate you, brother.
See you, man. Peace.
Later.
Well, I know a couple of people are going to be wearing them shirts tomorrow.
Yeah. Ginger Fisher, what's up, homie? Yes, Blue is a real ninja. Remember Kripple Krew Inc., Ginger Fisher. Yes, and a lot of those icons, including that one that Ginger Fisher is putting up right now, was made by Bluminati. So, WarRoom's Insta account name is C Warris.
At C Warris.
WARR, yeah, it's at C Warris, CWARRAS.
Sorry, bro. I thought everybody knew mine.
Yeah, so it's crap, but I got mad love for Bluminati, and I don't care anything about the other dude. I ain't in it. I just saying support Blue. Yes. I asked him if he could do a bandana with the cane guy because I wanted it to be more like a bike and more like me, and so he did the bandana Kripple Krew logo, and this is done by Blue, and he's got a leather mat that I sent him that I'm going to be recording over, that he's going to be putting the cane guy with the Kripple Krew logo in the middle. And I'm looking forward to that. J1 Doobie, what it do, my man? How are you?
DBD.
I'm not at Blade. Beardo, and I haven't been to Blade yet. I'm hoping to make West and Atlanta next year. And maybe I might even be in Texas by the time Blade Show Texas. Why is my phone tripping? Or my connection? I don't know anything about any of it. I hate drama. I really support Bluminati. I don't know Bushcraft Rebooted much, and I'm not talking bad about the guy. I'm only saying Joe Blue you love. I don't think he's a thief. I think Bushcraft Rebooted has been on my lives many a time. I don't have anything against
You there, bro?
him.
Did I lose you?
I can still hear you.
Cool. You kind of roboed out.
I don't have anything against Rebooted. I'm just wanting to show some love for Ninja while he's down.
I'm sure it'll all jump out in time.
It will. But that's why it's good to support each other. Have you guys seen? I'm going to be recording a review on this one tomorrow as well. The Kaiser Ursa Major.
That's a badass blade right there, bro.
They did a really good job on this. This one is in AEBL. There's a few versions. This is a good size, but it's thin in the hand. It's crazy. It's big, but it's like a folder pocket knife thin in the hand, and it feels good. It's not, normally I like a chubbier handle on my fixed blades, but it feels really good. And I like that they give you many different types of many different lashing points for different uses. And it's just a great outdoor knife, backpacking knife, backpack or a plate carrier knife. Be great on a plate carrier. And a nice clip point, beautiful blade with a hollow grind. I really dig it. And they're pretty inexpensive. Neil Mudd, what it do? Yeah, he got to check this one out earlier today.
You know what I picked up for my plate carrier knife?
Would you pick up another T-Kel?
No, a ZT0006.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
That's one badass blade there, bro.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope looking. Yeah, this is another Kaiser fixie that I have in to check out, and I'm not a big Quaken fan. It never has been my style. This one is from the homie Johan Jordan. This was his third knife after this in the Clio. Kaiser wanted a really thin knife, and I hate that I'm gonna have to kind of tear it up a little bit in my review because they made this awesome thin, like perfect Quaken style knife, and then put a giant pancake sheath on it.
Oh my God.
So I showed this to Mud. They did the Ursa Major. They did the Ursa Major with a taco. This gigantic sheath is the same width as this Quaken. Now I know the sheath isn't on my boy Johan. That's not on my boy Johan, but that is on Kaiser. And they screwed that. They screwed the pooch. There's no reason for that. Donnie MF and Bless, the man, the myth, Donzo the clown. What it do, brother?
Tomorrow.
He's gonna run out of knives very quickly tomorrow. Man, I wish I could have that I could get that neck knife.
So we need to talk a little bit. Okay, you know I've been talking to Donnie for a long time about
A Ripley.
yes. Well, until I saw Neil's proto or the proto that he's doing. It's like I might have to rethink my life choices.
I really want.
I think I'm going to go stick with the Ripley, bro, because I wanted it so long.
I really want to get a vapor from him. Hell yeah, Jesse. Beardo says he's got a carbonized tie Warncliffe with CA paracord wrap handle for his plate carrier. Nice. That's like uncorrodable. No, I have not seen the Artisan Cutlery Gambit yet. I'll have to look it up.
I will see one tomorrow.
It looks like I'm not seeing it yet drop in. It's probably on their Instagram.
He had some new knives there at CJRB Artisan that he couldn't show me.
Yeah.
He said he was unboxing them tomorrow. So that might have been one of them. Just saying.
Yeah, you're gonna get to see all types of dope stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be crazy.
here's the only bad thing, right? So my wife and Sammy are going. I don't think they can go a whole day there, so I'm probably going to have to stop in the middle of it and bring them on home.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just found it on there. Artisan times Ray Laconico. Just a little flash of it. I wonder if they've got anything more. I'm looking.
Robo's always good for a laugh.
I'm not really seeing the one that I want to the Ray Laconico knife. They sent an email. You prefer your gems decoxinated. He's always in full cox mode. Your new hinderer?
No, hang on.
Oh, wait.
I got that right close. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, because that's a beast, bro. Absolute beast.
You'll be breaking out your big Dixon tomorrow.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh, so are you already in Atlanta, Jim?
It's laying on the mat right in front of me. My big hinderer. XM24.
Yeah.
Sheep foot. Look how thick that is.
Yeah, I really like that sheep's foot blade.
Look how thick that tip is, bro.
That's stout.
Yeah, that's made to work, bro.
Tristan says he reached out to you on Insta.
Okay, I'll hit you back after we're done with the so you know that I got it, and we can communicate tomorrow. Okay, is that cool, Tristan?
Oh, Brian White sent me a video of the Mega Geddon, and I am going to show this.
I got pictures of it too, bro.
Oh wow! Let me start this over. Watch this.
That's Vu.
Yeah, that's Boo with the Mega Geddon.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I played with that, bro.
Only 20 made. That'll take your thumb off.
They got two there, bro. They got two there.
Two are at Blade Show. Those are crazy.
Look how thick that is, bro.
That is just nuts. I wish it was listed, but that's like half inch almost.
That's
bigger than half inch.
Yeah, that's
way over half inch.
bro.
That's a lot of steel.
That's bigger than a Medford tie.
Yeah, thanks for sending that, Brian. Lou said it's not thick enough.
Yeah, right, bro.
3V William Hornbostel
That's the
on
case
the
there.
on the Demco.
I've got both of them. It depends on what you want them for and where you
And
live.
well, the other thing is, it depends on if you want to accessorize it a lot. You can find them, but it's harder to find accessories for 3V.
That time
The
right there.
S35VN has the small pivot,
No,
and
no.
it's a lot. It's a big pivot too.
Yes, sir.
I thought
got both
I
of them.
thought the S35VN was small pivot.
No. But
Yeah.
like I say, it depends on what you want it for. Because 3V where I live, yeah, I can carry it, but I gotta keep it waxed up. You know,
Yeah,
where
I've had zero issues with it where I am. I'll take a look at that right now.
By the way, that Temco right there is a DLT exclusive.
I'm going to show what Adventure 50 sent. This is the new Ray Laconico Gambit.
Excellent. Oh, I met Fred the Lug today, by the way. Told you that earlier.
Yes. Okay. It is a very nice looking series. It reminds me a lot of, I mean, of course, it's Ray Laconico design. I mean, you can see that in it immediately.
Ray's, God, I love his design language. It's just so clean.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. I think, oh, it's a bolster lock too, or a frame lock. Yeah, you can get the frame lock or the bolster. I would have to go bolster.
I'm a frame lock kind of guy, but you know.
I know you are, but I like this black, this solid black right here.
Mm-hmm.
That would be me.
Like I said, bro, it depends on the knife, bro. You know what it. You know
that
what
was pretty. Very pretty.
So, do you know who Fred the Lug's son is?
Who?
Anybody? Eddie Bladeworks. Scott does the tipper.
Edgy Bladeworks is his son? I didn't know that's Fred the Lug's son.
I didn't either until today. But it's like he does the tipper and the what's the other one?
Kelly White said Fred Jr.
Yeah, basically. Actually, but yeah, I was blown away, and like I said, he's really into customs.
Yes, Edgy Bladeworks does some amazing stuff.
Absolutely. What is the other one? I reviewed it and I've had it before, but my goodness, I can't remember the other one. The looks like a rhinoceros kind of. Can't remember.
Lou said things have never been the same between WarRoom and me since I denounced frame locks, and now I know why.
He's always been that way, and I've always been my way. But what loser? The thing is, he used to be a McCarter boy. Okay, that's where we saw eye to eye, and now he's a titanium guy, along with Ultim. That just broke it right there.
Ultim is number one. Ultim is number one. Speaking of Ultim, I'm going to be doing a video soon that compares the Gen 1 of the Molesect Orbit with the Gen 2 and show how many changes they made due to community feedback on this knife. I have found like at least half a dozen changes that they did to make this better after being given feedback on these. And whoops, now I can reverse click too.
First three that they dropped when they first came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of things that I reached out to them and talked to them about. And so many things are addressed on this new one versus the Gen 1. And it just shows that they really do listen to feedback. And I'm looking forward to making that video that really shows all the changes. Lou says Ultim has ruined many relationships.
I'm getting rid of my my Ultim, and if you would please show me what we are trading again.
Yes. Look, Chris is getting rid of his only Ultim, and I am getting Chris's only Ultim.
Hang
And
on, I'll get it.
Chris is getting the WIXCO Skort in aluminum and purple. Man, why am I tripping so much? There we go. Aluminum and purple carbon fiber. This one is more his size anyway, at over 8 inches. And he likes to hold big black things in his hand, and this is like that perfect size. But yeah, this is a fantastic knife by WIXCO. And he's getting this, and I am getting this.
Do this.
The Paul Munko and Kaiser Mini Mystic with the burlap micarta and Ultim and 154 cm.
Correct.
I'm so happy.
And that's the only reason I got this knife, because this is the only version that you can get 154 cm. I am not a big fan of Kaiser's Nitro V. Just me, but I'm not a big fan. Where they do their 154 superb.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on that, and I will live by that.
Yeah. Adventure Fitty, I've messed with Molsec since they first started. Walter and I have been homies. And from what they've started at to what's coming is nuts. Molsec is not. They've made massive improvements on what they have. Plus, there is some stuff coming that's insane. Mac 2's for sale on Reddit for $425 and $450. That's about 150 off.
Got your back on that one, bro. Hey, check out Kelly's comments. I've seen.
I see that about a few Ultim knives.
Up with her, bro. Kelly's.
Yeah, Mud. That's the one. That's the one that I told you I'm trading for, right there in his hand. That's the one I'm getting, and I'm really looking forward to it. Nah, he's just tired of their Nitro V, and 154 has better edge retention.
I've never been a fan of Nitro V unless it's thick Nitro V, and I mean,
Adventure Fitty is finally coming out of the Ultim closet. He says he's a fan of Ultim. There, I said what I said. I love me some Ultim. That is going to be either 21 or 22 Ultim knives in the collection when he gets here. I have to recount. I have lost count. But Dan Stan. Yeah, I love me some Ultim.
So y'all saw that Spyderco that I showed you earlier. I'm gonna let you guys know what I traded for that. I traded traded a TRM Shadow for that.
Yeah, that's such a nice knife.
I am down to 2.
2 TRMs. Yeah, the Dan Stan. This version of right now, you can get this under $100 with code DBD because they're doing their Father's Day sale. I think it ends on the 12th, which is before Father's Day, but it ends on the 12th. And these right now are under $100 with code DBD. I like this Glideman better than the OG in titanium. It feels so much nicer in hand with the micarta. The Glideman has been my favorite FerraMonster model since the beginning because of the ergos. But now that we've got micarta on it and 154 cm, less than $100 titanium backspacer, this feels so amazingly good in hand.
Boy, Adventure 50.
Ginger Fisher says ultimate equals a piss kink.
Hey, Kelly's got a cold steel talon you might be interested in, bro.
Yeah, I see that.
You ever
Yeah,
seen
I
one?
love. I have. I'm just not recalling it right now. It's a ripper like the matriarch, if I remember.
It's a ripper for sure, bro.
Yeah, like the matriarch. Yeah, Dan Stan. This is my new favorite FerraMonster, and it's their least expensive model. It's the one that I like to carry the most. This is the one that went to Texas and back with me to be reviewed during that trip. And I never did get around to shooting the review, but I carried it a lot in Texas, and I really like this. I think I'm going to take off the flipper tab because it doesn't need it, but man, it feels so good in hand. And
we the people,
like I said, under 100. What about We the People?
they've got a special going on, 2 holsters for as low as $76.50.
That's really good. Roger that. Have a good one, Mud. See you tomorrow, homie. Yeah, I agree, Lou. I like the micarta better. Yes, the Aurora Rays is like that. Really shows off their capabilities. And the Aurora Rays is a beautiful knife, but the Glideman is a user. You don't spay or neuter your knives. Nah, flip or delete the world and cover it in Ultim.
Yeah.
This knife is flipper only, and I could still flip or delete it because the reverse flick is so good.
I agree with him on a lot of knives. You don't need a flipper at all. It's in the way.
And oftentimes you can get better ergos taking it out.
Case in point would be the Mini Roach Kaiser.
Yes, yeah, being able to take that off, that completely changes the ergos of that knife.
Absolutely makes it a fantastic knife.
Yes, I'm gonna grab that actually. Where did it go? Should be right here. Yeah,
He's getting such a collection. What's up, Paul Mills? He's getting such a collection
just
that
keeps getting bigger and bigger.
he's
Paul
becoming like me.
Mills, what it do, homie? Member Kripple Krew Inc. And dude, I swore I made you a mod the last damn stream.
I know we talked about it.
We'll do it again. Brian F. What it do, brethren? Good to see you, homie. There, you're blue again. And she'll see if it sticks this time. But yes, getting rid of the flipper tab on this knife completely changes it. And this is one of the most comfortable knives ever. This was also, I believe, the first knife I reviewed on my channel. And so since my 1 year anniversary, I'm losing. Since my 1 year anniversary is coming up, I'm about to re-review this.
Okay. I remember when it had a strip screw and he couldn't get it out for anything.
Yep. I ended up out there.
Hey, I have a request, bro. For your 1 year anniversary, can you bring back the goats or the sheep? I miss them.
I miss the cripple critters too. That's why it'd be cool to move and have a sheep and a goat.
I can't remember their names, but it was great.
The main sheep were Miguron, Mabel, and Bo, and Kyrie's was Teddy. Or the Deadly Daughters was Teddy.
So, how many here carry a left pocket knife?
I do, and I carried in my left rear, so it's set up with a right hand carry, actually, because that still puts the blade up against the seam. I carried in my left rear, and Lou says, "Bring back the goats," and this was today's left hand knife, but I always have a left hand knife just in case my right hand gets jacked up.
Well, like I was going to say, I don't always show it, but this is what I carry every day in my left-hand pocket.
Yeah, the Bel Air.
A fabulous knife, bro.
Kelly says sometimes, usually a slip joint in a sheath. Brian F says multiple left pocket knives.
Right on.
Kristen says he does, but he's left-handed.
Well, that doesn't count, Kristen. You do you carry a right-handed knife? Just saying.
Yeah, I like to have a left-hand knife just in case my right hand is occupied.
Manipulate for people that aren't ambidextrous that you can manipulate with both hands.
Yeah, it has to be Jesse says matriarch 2 in his left. It has to be a knife that I can easily manipulate left-handed.
That's why I was saying this is an excellent choice.
The Chubb
for
flipper.
a weak side carry.
Major micarta clip point Bel Air, a left side knife. There you go. Yeah, I don't like them in my left-hand pocket, front pocket, because I use that for other stuff. But I always have one in my left-hand rear. And in the left rear, I don't even have to swap the pocket clip over.
This is another good one.
Just really convenient.
Even though this one is not set up, I've had it set up. It's another really good one.
The Iridium?
Yes, sir. This is not just any Iridium, though. This is the M390 version.
Oh, yeah? Well, this is not just any Iridium. This is the launch version.
Yes.
This ships out tomorrow. This one's Magna Cut at 62 to 64. So that is a I'm happy with that. But yeah, this ships out tomorrow. I put the video up today of this. If you guys haven't seen it yet, after TNT, you can watch the first ever episode of Kripple Dome, where 2 knives enter and only 1 wins. And it is the Kershaw Iridium, launch Iridium, versus the ZT0512. 2 automatics from the same factory, battling it out over the title for King of Tualatin, Oregon.
Yeah,
I watch that after we're done with our live.
I have to get me this.
Coxie claims to have a Big Dixon and a Chubb in his 5th pocket, but I think he's just bragging.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It depends, Jim Cox. It depends on which ZT you're talking about, though.
This one, I am a big fan of this knife, guys. The blade, the crew wear, everything, but it's $8 overpriced at $320.
That's a ZT right there, bro.
Yeah, this is a ZT that you can't use like a ZT because it's a plunge lock automatic. So I can't use this like a ZT.
That's a ZT,
What's
bro.
up, Mr. Deadly?
You know, that's kind of sexy talk. You're gonna talk about big Chubbs.
Big Dixons and Chubbs and stuff.
Thick.
Yeah, it brings Mrs. Deadly coming. Today was Thick Thursday. Yeah, 320 is too much for this knife that you can't use like a normal ZT. It's nice.
Exactly. I have a problem with plunge locks. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head.
I have never had a plunge lock issue, but I am not going to put this through hard paces like I could most ZTs. Like, this wouldn't be a knife that I would want to do hard work with. It's an automatic.
So Brian F has the ZT0203, the new crossbar lock.
The
bar on that, if that's a true ZT or is it not?
It kind of is almost an overpriced Duralock, but I haven't handled it.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
it seems like you could get a Kershaw and save yourself some money and pick up a good Kershaw with good steel. But,
yeah, but
I haven't messed with it.
Right? Sorry,
I haven't messed with it yet.
I haven't seen a Kershaw yet. Well, no, I take that back. The Launch 16, I guess, has an M4. So I guess I have to eat them words.
Yeah, there's Kershaws with M4.
Yeah, I know. I said I have to eat my words.
The model 099. Oh, this is a weird ZT. Whoa, that's a weird lock.
Put it up, bro.
It's like a baby scorpion lock. Not nearly as I'm not saying it's nearly as strong. I'm just saying like the way that it seems to drop onto
That's
the
GT's
tang. Look, see you no, that's the sharpening choil. But yeah, it looks like that is the back. The oh, it's an inset liner lock. So that on the back doesn't really make any difference. That's just the stop pin. Floating bridge. They call it the floating bridge near the top of the handle. It's interesting. 20 CV. It looks like it's got really good ergos.
It's not one that I would pick up.
How big is it? 3 1/4 inch blade, 7 and 7.6 overall. It's definitely lightweight, 2.9 ounces. It's made to be more of a. It's not one of the hard duty ones for sure. Kershaw's making a comeback, American made, good design and material, reasonably priced. I'm here for it. I want them to.
It's about time.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some school makers in the US come back like Schrade, you know.
William Hornbostel, Father's Day sales. During this launch period, you can still get the Flytanium for the new arcade light for $72. The FerraMonster.
That was weird.
Yeah, it looks like it's my internet's tripping. FerraMonster and WIXCO both are 30% off if you use code DBD because they have Father's Day sales going on that are 20% off. FerraMonster and their budget brand WIXCO. Also, pickled steel. If you buy 2 knives, you get the more expensive one half off.
Did you ever say hit Kelly up?
Normally, you get the cheaper knife half off. But right now, if you buy 2 pickled steels, you get the more expensive knife half off.
And really, pickled steel doesn't have anything over here that's really expensive. They're very well priced.
And but tomorrow, 30% off WIXCO. It's that good right now. It is the code is DBD. It's time to buy your WIXCOs. Here, I'll get you my referral link. Let me get that right quick. I'll pull that up for you, Lou. Yeah, WIXCO at 30% off is fantastic pricing.
Brian F., I think I've seen that. I think you showed that to me before, and I think that's a really good knife for the price.
There's WIXCO, code DBD gets you, that's what takes it to 30% off. I pinned that link. And you can get a lot of knives right now for under $50.
That bums me out, Kelly. But no, you got a pretty good selection so far.
And Aldo is going to be going live with me on Saturday after
played with today.
Bladed Gin. What's that?
I was talking with Brian. He asked me if I picked up the new Tempest. Yes, I have the downdraft, but I'm getting the Thunderhead.
Yeah, the Thunderhead.
I played with it today. It's a beautiful knife.
It is in the description. My WIXCO affiliate link is in the description. It always is. Just scroll down below to my affiliate links, homie. It has the code and it has the WIXCO affiliate link for me. But yeah, it drops a lot of the knives under $50. It's fantastic savings. And Aldo, after Bladed Ginger, after we go live with him at Blade Show on Saturday, Aldo is going to be coming on the second half of the live stream to talk about some new knives that he has.
Yep, that's the one that we're all going for, Brian. It's an awesome knife. It really is beautiful.
The Thunderhead.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Jim, you're not. That's not Jim. Jim, member Kripple Krew, what's up? We're kidding, right? That's a bad joke, but we're kidding, right?
Oh my God! Please tell me that's not true.
Please tell me that's a bad joke. Shit.
Oh my God.
Shit. That is horrible. Rick's Knives, what's going on? He says, you heard you were giving everybody Warncliffe PM2s. He's still waiting. Oh no.
I didn't give that away, bro.
Yeah, we made a good trade. Yeah, is Blue and Sis both okay? And if so, how are their dogs? Wow. Pray for Blue, folks. I'm going to pull that post up real quick. I was just talking to him before we went live because I was checking on him because of this other stuff that he had going on. And I was just talking to him.
Let's get
Oh wow!
Out,
I'm gonna share this real quick. He says, we may not have a house anymore, but we have each other still. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for seeing us through this. Here is his place. Everything flooded, everything gone. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Man, that sucks. Oh, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Man, that sucks.
Wow.
Man, he really is going through the ringer right now. Blues in Texas. Adventure Fitty says they're okay and the dogs too. Man. I gotta send him a message real quick.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
What up, B Shady? Yeah, we need to do something for Blue.
Whoops. Did we definitely? There. Sent him I wanted to get him a message. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out. Joe Kasparek, what is up? Yeah, Blue lost his house, or at least a lot of damage to a tornado. Looks pretty shredded. Be Shady, what's up? Member Kripple Krew and good to see you, brother. Oh well, I guess not, but still good to see you, brother.
I think Illuminati lives in Lubbock or Midland or Odessa, one of those.
He's very close to Lubbock. Yeah, he's actually really close to where Mrs. Deadly and I are planning on going. That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna have to start something, a community.
We'll get our heads together and
yeah,
do
it's
something
hard
tomorrow.
for that. It's hard for everybody with Blade, but we'll have to figure something out.
Just everybody pray
Hey,
for him tonight. Send them
you know,
messages, and we'll try and get something going tomorrow.
yeah. Lou, I don't know how to set up a Gibson Go for them right away. I'd say that's a good Twisted Sis. Good to see you. We are so happy you're all right, and the dogs, and of course Blue. So happy you're all right. We're praying for you. We know you didn't need this right now. I'd say it's great to see. Well, I mean, it is great to see you on here because we're so happy you're all right.
I'm going to talk to somebody about it tomorrow, Beardo.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Yeah, we're so happy you're all right, and the puppers. Jay Corscana, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Tornado just hit Blue and Twisted Sis's house. So, yeah. Like, how long ago, Twisted Sis? This is just, I mean, it had to be within the last hour and a half, 2 hours max. Because I was talking to Blue. Absolutely, Brian F. Always. Crazy. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. About 2 hours. Yeah. So right before we went live. Man. Do you guys have someplace safe that you're staying tonight? Didn't look like you could stay there. Do you guys have a room and everything already? If not, I'm sure the community would help get one. But do you guys have a place to stay? Have you checked your house for widgets? Not yet, but you're working on it. Man, that is no bueno.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, not something I was expecting at all.
Really takes the wind out of your sails, you know?
It does. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, Lou's got a question for you, sis. Yeah, Lou can't talk to you. Well, I guess he can email, or you could email and get a or WhatsApp or something. I just know Lou doesn't have Insta or anything. Exactly, Mick. Yeah, just very glad they're okay. Dan,
Yeah, everything
Stan,
plays.
I'm pretty sure Blue does because I'm pretty sure I've paid him through Cash App before. If not, I know he has PayPal. I can't look in my phone for it right now, but I know
Yeah.
I've sent money. I recently, I think I used PayPal when I paid him for some patchwork that he did. I know he has a PayPal, Lou, at least.
Later, William.
Take it easy, William. Yeah, hopefully she's okay. That's the PayPal Black Talent. Oh, because the other one, okay, the one that I sent to you shows his real name. So they want to use Black Talent for the PayPal. Okay, if they have a Cash App, I can post that as well, and I can pin it and put it in the description. Whoops. Let me do this. I'm going to just for a second. Twisted Sis, if you're still here, is there a specific either Cash App or PayPal that you or both that you would like us to post? That way we can get it going tonight. I'll get it pinned in the link and I'll get it in the description and we can start posting it on Insta and such. Man, it's still so crazy. Okay, that's the one they want to use, Jim. I'm gonna copy that and use that.
So here's what I'm going to do, DBD. I know you're a little busy. Anybody want to buy one of these? All the proceeds will go right to Twisted Sis and Illuminati. This is Nary's Thorn.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post it there, pin it then, William or Jim, I mean, and then I'll add it to the. No, you're fine, Twisted Sis. Don't apologize. Is it okay to use that one for PayPal? Yeah, that's correct. If I'll go ahead and post it. Illuminati Ninja, brother, good to see you. Glad you guys are okay.
Dude,
We are praying for you.
I get another one, bro. Somebody doesn't have one and they want one. Here's your chance. All the money will go to Blue and Twisted Sis.
We're gonna. Where? Come on, pull up my comment. There we go. I'm gonna pin this. And then I'm going to add it in the description right now of the live, folks. That way, if you can't click it on the vertical, it's going to be I'm adding it to the very top of the description right now.
Be shady. You can make a reasonable offer, bro. You know what they're worth.
All right, that is now saved in the description, folks. So you'll be able to click it. Let's make sure we help get them a room tonight to start with.
It'll be on whoever buys it. It'll be on the way as soon as I get back from Blade Show, bro. Or guys or gals.
Yeah. So glad you're okay, Blue. Man, that is I can't even imagine, homie. Had to have happened right after we were chatting. That's just crazy. Nuts. Hard to just kind of BS about knives after something like that to family, you know?
Absolutely is.
Yeah, you probably do need to refresh to be able to see it, Lou.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, the blue glow in the dark.
AEBL with a certificate of Rockwell hardness. I think this is at 61 or 62. I think. I'm not for sure because I don't have it right with me.
But yeah, I just double checked, Lou. It's in the description now. Yeah, he can't. With the vertical, some people can't click the links that are pinned. Robert Willoughby, what's up? Good to see you. I'm gonna get right to it and let you know that there is a PayPal link, in the pinned link and in the description of this live stream for Bluminati Ninja and Twisted Sis, because a twister tornado just hit their house. They're okay. The dogs are okay. Yeah, on PC you can click them, Jim. But I've got their PayPal in the description. Let's help them get a room if you can. Plated Ginger, what's up? Awesome. Beat the storm home, jumped in the shower, got out, was drying off, and boom. That's no bueno. Yeah, near Lubbock. Leveland, near Lubbock. Crazy. Whoops. Not what I was looking for. About 30 miles west of Lubbock. Roger. William Moore, Bosley, your sister's fine. It didn't do anything near Waco.
Not yet. That's quite a bit further east.
Here's us on the hotel TV war room. There's the Thorn.
Right on.
Man. Nuts. Isaiah, Daily Gear Guide. What's up, JD? How are you? Surprised we were bopping along and having a lot of fun earlier till we found out about Bluminati and Twisted Sis's house just getting hit by a tornado. So if you hadn't heard Daily Gear Guide, JD, there is a link in the description of this and pinned in the comment to a PayPal account for Bluminati and Twisted Sis. JD also, I believe, was planning on going to Blade Show,
yeah.
but is not going to be there now.
He's not going this year. His injury to his hand took him out of this one, and car problem. He had to pay up too much money this year.
Yeah, how far do you guys have to go to look for a room? Like, how bad is the area? No, it just happened, JD, just a couple hours ago. Blue and Twisted Sis are okay. The dogs are all okay. The house is not okay. So they're looking for a place to stay tonight. That's why we posted the PayPal link. And then we're gonna have to figure something out as a community to do a fundraiser for them.
I already gave you guys one option. This is up for sale right now. Send the money. Tell me how much, and send the money to them. You know,
Aries EDC Thorn Glow in the Dark AEBL.
and I'll send it as soon as I get back from Blade Show.
Blue and Twisted Sis, you guys are okay with me posting that that PayPal on my Instagram as well? Bladed Ginger says he will be in booth 407.
All right, cool.
Be able to check out the Cardington.
I'm absolutely.
Such a good knife. He killed this knife. Okay, he said that everybody else, if you want to post that PayPal on your Instagram, go ahead and post that. Yeah, I can send it to you right now on Instagram. Sounds good. It sounds good, JD. I'll send it to William real quick. Well, as quick as the computer will allow. William, I just sent it to you directly.
Just check Aunt Karen and them and their house for shaking and stuff too, but they just got the high winds and stuff and it went south of them.
Oh,
Storm
yeah. I guess it came real near to some family that we have right down there. And Heidi, or Mrs. Ted, today is not a good stream. I'm gonna have to like mute a bunch of stuff. But I guess their house shook a bunch, and they had the winds and the storm hitting, but it didn't hurt their house. That twister didn't hit.
I agree, Bearded Ginger. I guess that's what I kind of started, huh?
Yeah, gonna be. The community will definitely pull together, like everybody said. Hey, Blue, you know what we were talking about earlier, and I said everybody had your back, like everybody had love for you. Well, man, I didn't expect everybody to have to show it so soon, but yeah, you're definitely family. Insane. I think I'm gonna hop off here, WarRoom, and that way I can get something to eat, and I can put together an Instagram post, and I'll tag you in it. I'll tag JD in it, our daily gear guide, so that we can get that that posted, and they can let the community know.
Right on. Everybody, prayers for Blue and Twisted Sis. Love you guys. Love everybody.
Absolutely. And
Brian said it, we're all family here, so I appreciate it, each and every one of you. God bless and have a great night.
And to everybody that is going to Blade Show tomorrow, have a killer time. Have fun for those of us that can't be there. Or not, yeah. Have a good time at Blade, and we will all work together to do what we can for Sis and Blue. Much love, you guys, and much love to the entire Kripple Krew. I appreciate everybody. I hope everybody has a great Blade show and a good weekend. Blue and Twisted Sis, reach out if you need to. Other than that, stay safe, stay frosty, and stay deadly.
Peace.